Hello Yankees Nation, welcome back to your go-to channel, New York Yankees News Network, the ultimate destination for every die-hard Bronx Bombers fan out there. Today, we've got 3 jam-packed, hot-off-the-press updates that just surfaced a few hours ago, and trust me, these are game changers. From potential high-impact trades to team-building events off the field, there's a lot brewing in the Bronx. So if you bleed pinstripes and want to stay ahead of the curve, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a moment of the action. Alright, with all that said, let's jump straight into our first major update, and it's a potential rotation reinforcer that could flip the script for our postseason hopes. Update 1. Yankees eye bold rotation boost. World Series vet Charlie Morton on radar. Let's talk trade buzz, Yankees fans, and not just any trade. We're talking about a veteran arm with postseason pedigree possibly heading to the Bronx. Rumors are swirling that the New York Yankees are seriously eyeing Charlie Morton, the seasoned right-hander from the Baltimore Orioles, ahead of the Major League Baseball trade deadline. Now yes, we know this isn't an official deal yet, but let's break down why this could be a brilliant move for our rotation. With Garrett Cole and Clark Schmidt both sidelined after undergoing Tommy John surgery, the Yankees' starting rotation is undeniably in a fragile state. While Max Fried and Carlos Rodon have held things down with elite-level consistency, the drop-off after them is sharp and worrying, especially as the postseason looms. Enter Charlie Morton, a battle-tested arm who's already tasted champagne with World Series wins under his belt from his time with the Atlanta Braves and Houston Astros. Sure, his overall season stats might not blow you away, posting a 5.58 earned run average and 1.56 walks plus hits per inning pitched across 21 starts, but zoom in closer and you'll find a very different picture. Over his last 12 games, Morton has dramatically sharpened up, clocking in a 3.47 earned run average and 64 strikeouts with improved control. That kind of turnaround isn't just noise, it's signal. And for a Yankees team that needs playoff-ready pitching, that's music to our ears. The truth is, despite his age, Morton brings experience, grit, and playoff poise, 3 things you can't teach and desperately need when October rolls around. He may not be the flashy name fans scream for, but he could easily become the steady hand this rotation desperately needs. And here's the kicker: trading with the Orioles, our own American League East rivals, makes this potential deal even more intriguing. Would they really be willing to strengthen us in a year where they're underperforming? Or is it a fire sale in Baltimore that the Yankees can capitalize on? One thing's for sure, if Brian Cashman pulls the trigger, Charlie Morton could be the surprise X factor in the Bronx come postseason. Update 2. Yankees join power chase. Can Bronx land 36? Homer beast Eugenio Suárez? The countdown to the Major League Baseball trade deadline is heating up, and the Yankees are firmly in the middle of another high-stakes pursuit. This time, it's not a pitcher, it's an offensive juggernaut. Eugenio Suárez, the slugging third baseman from Arizona, with a bat that's been setting fire to National League pitching. Here's the scoop. The Arizona Diamondbacks have officially shifted into seller mode, having just traded Josh Naylor to the Seattle Mariners. But make no mistake, Naylor might have been the first domino, but he's definitely not the last. The Diamondbacks' biggest trade chip right now? 33-year-old Eugenio Suárez, and your New York Yankees are squarely in the mix. Let's talk numbers. Suarez is blasting baseballs with an offensive slash line of .252 batting average, .325 on-base percentage, and a ridiculous .593 slugging percentage. Oh, and did we mention the 36 home runs he's already cranked this season? That includes a scorching run of 21 homers since June alone, an offensive explosion over 179 plate appearances. That's not just hot, that's Bronx Bombers hot. Now, the Mariners are still lurking as the frontrunners and just gave up 2 quality pitching prospects for Naylor, but don't count the Yankees out. According to multiple insiders, as many as 12 teams have put feelers out for Suarez, and the Yankees are confirmed to be one of them. And with our third base situation in flux, DJ LeMahieu recently released, and Oswald Peraza still finding his groove, adding a proven power bat at the hot corner could be a game changer. This is not a desperation move, it's a strategic push. Suarez isn't just some rental, he's a legit threat who could transform the middle of our lineup. With Giancarlo Stanton, Aaron Judge, and potentially Suarez in the heart of the order, pitchers would have no room to breathe. Now, what's standing in the way? Well, Arizona isn't just handing him away. They've been scouting AA clubs across the league, including ours, and they're eyeing young talent to build their future. The question is, are the Yankees willing to part with the right mix of prospects to close this deal? Also, don't forget, this isn't the only rival sniffing around. The Cubs, Reds, and even the Astros have interest. But guess what? We've got the resources, the need, and the championship ambition to make this deal happen. Yankees fans, imagine October nights with Suarez stepping up to the plate in a full house at Yankee Stadium. That's not just a fantasy, it's a real possibility, and if Cashman plays this right, Suarez could be our secret weapon for the postseason run. Update 3. Austin Wells goes off. Field hero inspires future Yankees during surprise Bronx event. In the world of professional baseball, it's easy to get caught up in the numbers, trades, and standings. But every now and then, a story emerges that reminds us why we love this game, and today's heartwarming moment comes courtesy of none other than Austin Wells, one of the rising stars behind the plate for the Yankees. On what was technically a day off for the Bombers following a tough series in Toronto, Austin Wells chose not to rest, but to inspire. Instead of kicking back or getting away from the game, Wells hosted a surprise youth baseball camp at Fordham University, bringing together students from 1st to 8th grade for a day of drills, laughter, and pure baseball joy. "It's a great reset," Wells said. "Getting to help out around here and have fun, take the morning to relax. It really reminds you what the game is all about." For a Yankees team currently 4.5 games behind the Blue Jays in the American League East standings, the timing couldn't be better. The recent series in Toronto exposed some serious issues, particularly on the defensive side, where the Yankees committed 7 total errors, including 4 in one game alone, a Wednesday night loss that ended with a score of 8-4 in favor of the Jays. Those errors didn't just cost runs, they stirred frustration among fans who've grown increasingly vocal about the Yankees' lack of focus on fundamentals. And that's where Wells' quiet leadership off the field speaks volumes. By getting back to the basics, by literally teaching young kids how to field, hit, and have fun, he not only gave back to the community, but symbolized what the Yankees themselves need right now: a reset, a return to discipline, and most importantly, a reminder of why they play the game. Wells reflected on his own childhood, remembering camps at UNLV in Las Vegas, where he looked up to college athletes who took the time to mentor him. Even then, it was cool, he said. Getting to do some drills with college players. Stuff like this is really cool. Maybe that advice he gave the kids is just what the Bronx Bombers need right now. Have fun. You can get lost in the grind of baseball. So just come out and enjoy the game. That's the most important thing. In a season packed with injuries, trade, chatter, and pressure, this moment of humanity, joy, and humility from Wells might not grab the headlines, but it hits deeper than any home run. And there you have it. Yankees Nation, 3 huge stories, each more impactful than the last, as the Bronx Bombers navigate a critical turning point in the season. From a potential trade for Charlie Morton to a power-packed pursuit of Eugenio Suárez, and finishing strong with Austin Wells, reminding us what the game is all about, today's updates paint the full picture of a team on the brink, not just of a postseason push, but of a transformation. So, what do you think? Should the Yankees pull the trigger on Morton? Is Suarez the missing puzzle piece? And does Wells have what it takes to lead both behind the plate and beyond? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We read every single one. And before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you're always first to know what's next for the New York Yankees. This is the New York Yankees News Network, your trusted voice in the Bronx, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, go Yankees!